Aloha. Okay, we'll get straight into it. If you've just come out of a relationship, whether it be short term or long term, and you're struggling with how to come to terms with it emotionally, then please watch this video. The first thing you need to do is mourn the loss of that relationship. It's like a death of the relationship. You need to mourn, you need to cry, you need to let your emotions out, whether this be with friends or family, around people, or on your own. You need to let it out. Let your emotions out and cry. I wouldn't let this process last for more than a weekend. Give it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, roll up in your ball, in your duvet, eat your chocolates, watch your movies at home in your bed on your own, and mourn that shit out. Then by Monday is my 5 rules that you really need to follow. These rules, you need to find the strength and determination in you to be able to follow this. The first thing you need to do is change the name in your phone. So whatever the name was, or whether it was Baby Boo, XOX, you need to change that, because every time you see their name come through in a text message, in your WhatsApps, on a phone call or voicemail, your brain will automatically bring back all the emotions that you had in that relationship, whether they be good or bad, as soon as you see that name on your phone. So you need to reprogram your mind to not connect that name with those emotions. Don't change it to something negative or something cursing like beep or beep. Just change it to something neutral. It can even be a word. If their name was Dave or Bill, change it to tree or water, or just change it to their second name, or change it to something like a letter. Even put an emoji. Something that when you pick up the phone and you see message or a missed call or old messages that you've stored in your phone that bring back all these emotions and this turmoil, your brain will it will slowly disconnect it from the feelings that you were feeling when you were with that person. That's number 1. Number 2, DBR. DBR. Delete before you read. Text messages, WhatsApp, voicemails, and emails, anything they send you in this period where you need to heal and come back from the relationship and clear the slate. You need time to yourself. You don't need to be reading anything, whether it be baby I love you on the positive side, or we just can't be together, I just don't want you anymore, I just don't love you. Whether it be negative or positive, delete before you read that message, because you don't need that in your life at that fresh point where you've just come out of a breakup. Please find the strength in you to delete before you read. When you pick up your phone and you see their name, the call, before you read or open, just delete it. What you don't know, what you don't read can't hurt you emotionally, psychologically. It can't hurt your well-being. You don't need to be reading. If you really want to cut the slate clean, you don't need to be reading the messages. If you can, if you're not someone that works from your phone, or you can at any point leave your phone at home when you leave out for work or when you're going out on your day-to-day business, leave your phone at home. Leave your phone at home. You don't need to be checking your phone every 2 minutes to see what's popping through. If you can, that's great. And when you come home in the evening, if there are messages or whatever's going on, delete before you read. If you have to take your phone to work, put it in your handbag, put it in your locker. At the end of the day, delete. Number 3, you need to block. If you can come off social media, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, what else is there? Snapchat. if you can come off these things, you're stronger than me. If you can, you need to block. You need to be blocking them on any social media that you have, because them seeing what you're doing and you seeing what they're doing, it can become a really obsessive, compulsive thing that just goes on and on and on, and you can get yourself into a really vicious loop of checking. Where were they on Saturday night? Who were they with? Who are they friends with? What they're doing? Are they happy? Are they sad? What they're doing? When you're going through this state, this fresh state of breakup, you don't need to be knowing these things. They don't need to be knowing about you. You don't need to be knowing about them. You don't need to be obsessing on your phone. Happy, I'm here, I'm there. Putting up this front, this falsification of being happy all the time, just to let them know that, look, I'm fine. You know, it's a really, really draining process, and you really do not want to be putting yourself through that. Delete. It doesn't have to be forever. In the early stages, you need to delete. You need to not be seeing the shit they're doing or up to, and they don't need to be seeing what you're doing. You really, really need to take yourself off social media and not obsess, because it can be really self-harming, and you can get yourself into a real state of just a really emotional state of a daily, you get